Okay, let's start our new section 4.5, which is about exponential and logarithmic equations. The first thing we should just remember some basic properties of logarithm. One is the one-to-one property. That means if you have two expressions are equal, then we have the logarithmic of those two expressions must be also equal. And it is actually if and only if condition. If one side is correct, then the other side should be correct. And we just need to remember how to switch from the exponential expression to the logarithmic expression in order to continue to solve the exponential equations. Okay, we'd like to just start with simple expressions to see how to solve the exponential equations, Shabab. Imagine if you have 7 to the power of 3x plus 4 equals 12. So we will try to find the power. Well, if you are trying to find the power, that means you need to use logarithm, right? So we need to write the logarithm of the 3x plus 4 is the power. That's going to be equal to logarithm of 12 base 7. Correct? Right? After that, we can just move the 4 to other side. Logarithm of 12 base 7 minus 4. And then we can divide both sides by 3. Logarithm of 12 minus 4 base 7, of course, divided by 3. That's going to give you the value of x. In this example, Shabab, we have a base is e, so e to the x squared equals to 200. So just remember, if you have the e to the a equals b, right?
X.
Remember, how do we write it, Shabab?
ln x.
Yes, we write a is equal to ln of b, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the property. So in this case, we have x squared is equal to ln of 200. Right? Remember, ln means a logarithm with base e, right? So I need x, of course, by taking the square root. So you will get a positive or negative ln of 200. All right, that is the solution. Okay, Shabab, if it is clear, let's go to the next page. And now we have 3 to the power of 2x minus 1 equals to 4 to the power of x plus 2. So we have different bases in each side. Well, in this case, Shabab, we are going to use a logarithm again. Logarithm of both sides. If two expressions are equal, one expression is equal to another expression. That means logarithm of one expression is equal to the logarithm of the other expression. So, well, since the ln is easy to type only, I can use the base or with base 3, whatever you can use, of course. But I'm going to use ln of one side, you see, ln of the 3 to do, ln of going on here? Where did we? Right here. Okay. ln of 3 to the 2x plus 1 equals to ln of, excuse me,
minus 1 in the
power. We have ln of 2x minus 1. Yes, sure. Perfect. Now imagine what happens when we have a power, Shabab. So I need to move the power behind the logarithm, right? Just move the power behind the logarithm. All right. So we have 2x minus 1 multiplied by ln of 3 equals to x plus 2 times ln of 4. Okay. Now let's multiply each the bracket with ln 3 and ln 4, Shabab. So we have 2x times ln 3 and then minus ln 3 equals to x times ln 4 plus 2 times ln 4.
We move the x's to one side and the others to the other side.
Yes, perfect. Since we are looking for x, right, Shabab? We are looking for x. I'm going to move the x terms on one side. We have x term here. We have x terms here. So let me just collect all the x terms on one side. So we have 2x ln 3 here minus x times ln 4 here equals to on the other side, Shabab, on the other side we have a 2 ln 4 and then plus minus ln 3 will go to other side, so you will get ln of 3, huh? All right, now we have, yes, x is common factor, right? So we have x times, Shabab, 2 ln 3 minus ln 4 is equal to the same thing, 2 ln 4 plus ln 3, and then divide both sides with 2 ln 3 minus ln 4. So finally we'll get 2 ln 4 plus ln of 3 divided by 2 ln 3 minus ln 4.
Doctor?
Okay. Yes.
Can we solve it by the regular logarithm? Not
Yeah, you can use logarithm with base 10. Just replace ln with log. Just write logarithm.
like
that's nothing.
logarithm of 3 to the power 2x minus 1.
There you are.
Doctor,
Yes.
why we did not solve this question like the previous one?
Like the previous one.
Using the slide, previous slide. Yeah, like this one.
In this case, Shabab, we have one side is exponential, other side is the normal number. It is not an exponential form. So I just need to switch to basic logarithmic, the expression, you see? Power is equal to logarithm of 12 base 7.
Right, but if I solve it, I put logarithm in both the side, will give me the same answer?
Yeah, of course. Of course, this solution is direct solution, but you can take ln of both sides if you like.
Yes.
Let's just go and see the ln of both sides. Let me just separate it. So we have ln of 7 to the power of 3x plus 4, or ln or logarithm, whatever you like. So since ln is easy to type for me, so I'm just keep writing ln. So we have Shabab 3x plus 4 times ln 7 is equal to ln 12. Okay, and the same thing here. So 3x ln 7 and plus 4 ln 7 is equal to ln 12. And then you will get x equals the ln 12 minus 4 times ln 7 and divided by 3 ln 7. 3 times ln 7. Now, can you imagine, Shabab, these two expressions? You know, we have solution for x here and here. You see how different they look, huh? They look completely different, right? But in fact, when you use your calculator and calculate, so they will give you the same value. You understand? Same value. But it's just a different way of writing, different expression. But the real value, exact value, is the same, of course. All right? Yes, we can use logarithm like this, Shabab.
Doctor?
Yes.
Can we write it as logarithm of 7 to the power 3x plus 4 equals to logarithm of 12?
Yeah. If you want to use logarithm with base 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Logarithm.
Method.
Yeah. Logarithm 7 to do 3x plus 4 is equal to logarithm of 12. Eyvah. And just follow exactly what I did with ln. You just change the, replace ln with log. You understand? So at the end, you will get this. X is equal to the logarithm of 12 minus 4 times logarithm of 7 divided by 3 times logarithm of 7. That's it.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. Or if you use the with any base, Shabab, for example, you use base 2. Okay, use base 2. No problem. If you like, or use base 3. You see? Okay, good. And let's come to this page, Shabab. We have e to the power of 2x plus 1 multiplied by e to the power of negative 4x. Of course, remember how do we multiply? What do we do, Shabab?
We add 2x.
We add the exponential.
We add the exponent. So you will get 1 minus 2x. Am I right? equals to 3 times e, right? Of course, we can simplify this one by dividing both sides by e, Shabab. Let's divide by e, right? Now this, so e will cancel, right? You will get equals 3. And on this side, we have e power 1 here and e power 1 here. It will cancel, right? So you will get e to the negative 2x equals 3. Guys, are you sure you understood this one?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you have e to the power of negative 2x equals 3, then what do you write, Shabab? Negative 2x equals to?
ln of 3.
Yes, ln of 3. So then solution is x equals negative 1 over 2 times ln of 3.
3 over 2.
Okay. Of course, if you like, Shabab, if somebody likes, you can move this power, you see, as a power of 3, huh? Can we do that? So x equals ln of 3 to the negative half. You know, it just we are just, you know, practicing these you know, properties actually, to make sure that in case in the exam, you know, they give you the answers in a, you know, different format, so you should know how to play these basic properties, huh? So I can even write this is ln of 1 over root 3. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
This is clear, hopefully, for everybody, inshallah. Okay. What is next, Shabab? We have e to the 2x minus 4 times e to the x plus 3 equals 0. Well, when we substitute, suppose we say let's just call e to the x, let's just call it y, all right? Then what do you think, Shabab? What is e to the 2x?
Y square.
Y squared. Perfect. Now go back to the equation, Shabab, and see what happens to equation. Equation becomes
Quadratic
y
form.
squared, so minus 4y, and then plus 3 equals to 0. Now, how does it look like, Shabab? Is it something that you are familiar? Yeah, it is basic quadratic form. So we solve it by a factoring, of course. It is the best technique if it is factorable. So you should definitely choose factoring, of course. So we have two options for y. So it is 1 or 3. Now, what was the y, Shabab? Y was e to the x, right? So if e to the x is equal to 3, clearly x will be ln of 3, right? And if e to the x is 1, then x is equal to ln of 1 Of course, ln of 1 is 0. So we have two solutions. X is 0 and x is ln of 3. So since I cannot calculate ln of 3, so I need to just leave it like that.
0 is rejected, doctor.
0 is rejected?
Yes, because if you replace it in the equation, it will 3 equal to 0.
If x is 0, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's take x is 0. Replace here, Shabab. The e to the 0 is 1, right?
Oh, yes.
Right? So e to the 0 is also 1. So you will get, 4 minus 4 equals 0. So it satisfies. Perfect. Okay, let's look at the next one, Shabab. Well, we
So,
need to...
Doctor,
Yeah.
if it's come in
Yeah.
the exam or in the quiz, do we have to calculate both of them or leave it as it is? Like the two answers of x.
Yes, in the logarithmic equations, you need to check your answer because a logarithm is undefined for negative numbers. Remember that, Shiva?
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that our answers are not causing any negative numbers,
Okay.
Right.
Yes,
So
thank you.
look at the this one. Can you tell me what is the first step I should do? I should simplify, right?
Multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2. So it is a clear logical step. E to the x minus 7 times e to the negative x equals 6. Yes, this is a simple step. And again, the same technique, Shabab. Same technique. Suppose e to the x is y, just the same thing. E to the x is y. Let's imagine, okay? Substitution. So we will get y here minus 7 times. How about e to the negative x?
Y square.
Minus 1. Minus y.
Minus y. What is e to the negative x, Shabab?
Y to negative
Over
1.
y.
1 over y.
1 over y.
Ava, you see, is equal to 6. Okay. What is next? What shall I do, Shabab?
Multiply by y.
Multiply by y. Perfect. So you will get y square minus 7 equals to 6y. All right. So looks like you got a quadratic form again. Y square minus 6y minus 7 equals to 0, Shabab. Again, let's solve by factoring. So y minus 7 and y plus 1 equals 0. The first solution is for y is 7. So since y is e to the x is equal to 7, that means x should be ln of 7, right? ln of 7. In the second case, y is equal to negative 1. That means e to the x is negative 1. E to the x is negative 1. Something looks strange.
I think that's rejected.
Huh?
Minus 1 isn't acceptable.
Yes. You see, negative 1 is rejected. Because e to the x cannot be negative 1. All right? How do you know e to the x is not -1.
Base always greater than 0.
Yeah. So the base is a positive number, of course. So the power of positive number, a power of positive number is always positive, or we need to remember the range of the exponential functions. It is from 0 to infinite, remember? So range is positive, so range cannot be a negative number. So e to the x cannot be negative or cannot be even 0, right? So the only solution we got is the ln of 7. Next, to solve the logarithmic equations, Shabab, we need to remember the one-to-one property of logarithms. When you have a logarithm of one expression equals to logarithm of another expression, that we call the a and b the arguments of logarithm, of course. So then the arguments of both sides should be equal, because logarithms are equal, so the arguments should be equal. Here, you know, as an example, simple example, Shabab, logarithm of 2x minus 1 equals logarithm of x plus 1 with the same base, of course. Yeah, we must have same base on both sides to use this property. So you just need to solve 2x minus 1 of let's just not confuse with the somebody will confuse as a fraction. So we need to solve 2x minus 1 equals to x plus 1. A solution is x equals 2, right? So I just need to make sure that x can be 2, right? So I need to substitute 2 here. So is it going to be okay or not? It will be logarithm of 3. Is it defined, logarithm of 3? Yes. Yeah, both of them, x can be 2. No problem. Okay, this is the quite simple, just, you know, a technique of solving logarithmic equations. And the other one, if you have a logarithm of a equals c, then how do you write it, Shabab? A is equal to b to the c, right? Basic logarithm property. Now we have a logarithm of x cubed minus 19 equals 3. So I need to write x cubed minus 19 equals to 2 to the power of 3 is 8, right? So x cubed will be 19 plus 8 is 27. And clearly x should be equal to 3. All right. Okay, let's go into some previous exam questions, Shabab. So how do we solve this logarithmic equation here? We have a logarithm, a subtraction of logarithms here. That means we have logarithm of division, huh? Logarithm of x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. On the other side, we have the logarithm of x. Again, if you have two logarithms are equal, then arguments should be also equal. So make sure, Shabab, we have a one logarithm on one side and one logarithm on the other side. So then you can write the equation between the arguments. X plus 6 divided by x plus 2 equals to x.
Cross multiplying.
Okay. So and then we will cross multiply. We'll get x squared plus 2x equals x plus 6. Huh, Shabab? So by organizing carefully, you will get x squared plus x minus 6 equals to 0. So which is a simple quadratic form, of course, x minus 2, x plus 3, I guess, huh, Shabab?
Minus 3.
Equals 0.
No, yes.
X minus 2, x plus 3, I guess, okay, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
now we have two options. X is 2 or x is negative 3.
Negative 3 rejected.
Yes. So negative 3 is going to be rejected because I cannot replace x with negative 3, right? Here and also here. So both of them will give you logarithm of negative numbers, right? Which is undefined, of course. So negative 3 is rejected. But the 2 is okay. So 2 will be fine. Okay. In the next question here, Shabab, we will make a classic mistake, actually. So I'm going to do that mistake and see who's going to see the mistake, you see? So we have a logarithm of x square here. So we'll get 2 times logarithm of x equals 2. And we have on the other side logarithm of x with base 1 over 10. Well, we must have base 10 on both sides, as you see.
Doctor,
So
this
I need
two shouldn't be like that.
let me see. So when you switch base from 1 over 10 to 10, so we need to multiply by negative.
No, I
Okay.
mean, well, log x squared can't be 2 log x. The square isn't over x, it's to the whole log.
Perfect. So the this is the mistake, right, Shabab? So this power is not the power of x, right? So it is the power of logarithm. It is the power of logarithm. So basically what you can write, Shabab, you can just write logarithm of x. Correct one is logarithm of x multiplied by logarithm of x, if you like. That means it is the square of logarithm x. And on the other side, we have minus logarithm x. I'm going to move it to this side. So it's going to be plus logarithm of x equals 0. All right. Now I have logarithm of x is common factor, Shabab, here. Logarithm of x, open bracket. So logarithm of x and then plus 1 equals 0. Perfect. So we have logarithm x is 0. From here, x will be 10 to the power of 0 is 1, of course. And we have logarithm of x equals negative 1. That means x equals 10 to the power of negative 1, which is 1 over 10.
It's not
It
rejected,
is not.
Doctor.
It is not rejected, Shabab. Let me write a little bit better. I guess there is a problem with screen. Logarithm of x can be equal to -1 شباب. Right? Logarithm of something can be negative, but logarithm of negative numbers is undefined. Logarithm can be negative. Logarithm can be equal to negative. It is okay, right? But logarithm of negative number is undefined. So do not confuse these two things.
So the results can be negative, but the x can't.
Yani x cannot be negative. X. But logarithm of x can be negative. All right. So you are. We have to make sure about we know what is domain, what is the range about. The domain is the x. So x cannot be negative. X cannot be 0 and negative. But range, yani logarithm of x can be any number from negative infinite to positive infinite, right? All right, so x is 1 and x is 1/10, and both of them are okay. Both of them are not rejected. All right. Yeah, it is just warning you about the domain of the logarithm is positive numbers, so we have to make sure that. Now, what you see in these two examples, Shabab? Here, logarithm of multiplication becomes sum of the logarithms, right? You see that?
Yes.
But these two questions are now different, Shabab. These two questions are different. We will have same solutions in both sides, but in one side, one of the solutions will be rejected. Here on one side, another side, both solutions will be okay, but on the other side, one solution will be rejected. Let's see, Shabab. Let's look at this one. Logarithm of an expression is equal to 3. So what are we going to write? This expression, yani 3x minus 7 times x minus 4 equals 2 to the power of 3 is 8, right? Okay. Well, then after you multiply and organize, you will get 3x squared minus 19x plus 20 equals 0. I'm sure you know how to multiply the brackets, right? And reorganize it and, to see the quadratic equation, Shabab. And now, I'm sure you guys also can factor it for me. Let's see who's going to help me to factor this one, Shabab. We have 3x squared, so we must have 3x here and x on the other side, right, Shabab?
Maybe
1 minute.
4 the left side and 5x.
Well, I will give you 1 minute to try, Shabab.
-5 and
minus 5 on the x and minus 4 with the 3x.
Minus 5 here and minus 4 here, you think?
Yes.
Perfect. Yes, that is good. That's the correct factorization. Now the one solution is x equals the 4/3. Another solution is x equals 5. Now I have to check it if these solutions are accepted or rejected, Shabab. Let's take the 5, Shabab. So can I replace x with 5 here? So then what happens?
All positive.
So no problem, huh? 5 is accepted. Okay, let me erase the 5 and let's use the other one. Let's see 4/3.
Both negative, so the answer is positive.
Now, if x is 4/3, the both brackets will give you negative number, correct?
Yes.
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 Negative.
Yani something like this. Imagine, Shabab. Imagine you have logarithm of, for example, -4 times -3 مثلا, right? Do you think this is defined or undefined?
Define.
Defined.
Because -4 times -3 is 12. So it is not logarithm of -4. It is not logarithm of -3. It is logarithm of the multiplication. It's logarithm of 12, basically. So you cannot look at just one of them. You need to look at what is the multiplication. Clear? You see?
Clear.
So therefore, Shabab, the x equals, 4/3 is also okay. Yes. Question?
Doctor, can you the first step when you rewrite it from logarithm to equation?
Yeah.
What did you do? Like, from where did we get the 8?
8 is 2 to the 3, Shabab. Right?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So we just rewrite it.
Yes. And then we multiply the brackets. And then organize it. So we got the. I just left these basic steps for you, Shabab. So it gives you the quadratic equation, basically. Now, Shabab, look at this equation now. Well, this equation will give you the same solutions, because if the first thing you need to do, you need to write it as logarithm of 3x minus 7 multiplied by x minus 4 equals 3, right? Base 2.
Same steps.
And now, after that, everything is the same, right? So it becomes the same equation, right, Shabab? Now the solutions are what? Again, I'm gonna leave the steps for you because it is already here. The solutions are x equal 4/3 and x equal 5. All right. But now, when you replace x with 5, so this will be okay. Logarithm of 1, which will be 0. And also here, if x is 5, so it will give you what? 15 minus 7, so it is 8. Logarithm of 8 is going to be equal to 3. All right. But, Shabab.
But it doesn't equal to 3.
So 4 equal to 3.
Shabab, 5 minus 4 is 1. Logarithm of 1 is 0, Shabab. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how about the other one? Suppose in the x is 4/3, Shabab. Can you replace here 4/3?
No.
No, of course. It will be negative now because it is separated. It is a logarithm of x minus 4. Logarithm of x minus 4. So x minus 4 should be positive. So therefore, the 4 over 3 is rejected, Sheba. The only solution for this equation is 5. Now, did you understand the difference between two writings, Shabab? Because let's remember
Doctor,
again.
both of them are, I think, minus, so they should negate each other, right?
So, Shabab, we are remembering this property. Logarithm of a plus logarithm of b is equal to logarithm of ab, sir. This is property, right, Shabab? But the problem is, Shabab, a and b must be what? A and b, both of them must be positive. All right? So,
but if it's the other way around, it's okay, right?
yeah. So if both of them are negative, you see here, both of them are negative. So logarithm of a times b is okay because this is 12. So you cannot write it as logarithm of negative 4 and then plus logarithm of negative 3. So you cannot write it like this, Shaba. You see? So therefore, these two equations are different. You see? These two equations are different, Shaba. Be careful about logarithm.
So, Doctor, each expression has its own solution?
Yes. In the first one, both of them are okay. But in the second one, only 5 is the solution.
Yes, so when I need to check my solution, I will put it in the original one.
Original. All the way at the beginning, Shabab. The first original question that you need to check with. Yes. Well, let's see a couple of more questions here. ln of e to the ln x. Anybody knows this part, Shabab? E to the ln x. What is that, Shabab?
X.
Aywa.
Equals to, yes.
This is x, Shabab. E to the ln x is x. Yani, basically, it is ln x, right? You see? ln of x, right? So ln x minus ln of x minus 3 is equal to ln of 2. All right. Well, logarithm minus logarithm means division, right? Logarithm of x divided by x minus 3 is equal to logarithm of 2, ln of 2. Now, the ln is equal to ln. That means argument is equal to argument. So x divided by x minus 3 equals 2. And then, of course, solution is simple. So we have 2x minus 6 equals x. All right, so you will get x equals 6. So, right, and as you see, Shabab, you can check the 6 is rejected, not rejected, accepted. 6 is okay. All right. Maybe final question here. And clearly, Shabab, in this question, I should multiply both sides by 2, right, Shabab? To make it nice, look nice. So it is 2 ln x. 2 ln x is equal to ln of 2x plus 5 over 2 and plus ln of 2. Right? So that means we have ln of x squared in this side, right? On the other side, we have ln plus ln. That means we need to multiply the arguments, right? Multiply 2x plus 5 over 2 by 2, right?
X plus 5.
Ava, it will be 4x
That's fine.
plus 5, right? Multiply by 2. All right, perfect. One side is ln of something, another side is ln of something else. So just write the arguments. Argument is x squared. On the other side, argument is 4x plus 5. So it is simple quadratic form, Shabab. So we have x minus 5, x plus 1, I guess. Am I right? So the one solution is 5 here, and another solution is -1. So clearly -1 is rejected, sir, because I cannot replace x with -1, right, Shabab? So -1 is rejected. So, but 5 is okay, correct?
Doctor.
Yes.
Yes. Before you leave the slide, I have a question, please.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Where you put the circle e to the power ln x.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I put the circle on the ln e and down, and I said ln cancel with e, and I will have only ln x. It's correct also like this?
No, ln, yani we are basically, Shabab, oops, where is my drawing here? Okay, we are just using this form, Shabab. E to do ln of whatever is equal to a. This is the Kanun, property we are using.
All right.
Yeah, this is the property.
Thank you, Doctor.
Afan, Shabab. So I will see you tomorrow, inshallah, with I will continue and solve a couple of more questions, and inshallah start a new chapter, basically chapter 5, and you, inshallah, you are studying for your quiz. Final decision for the quiz is Thursday 6 p.m. Shabab. Quiz time is Thursday 6 p.m.
It is monitored, right?
Yes, it will be monitored by camera open, Shabab.
Thursday at what?
At 6 p.m. Shabab.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thank
will
you,
see
Doctor.
you. Have fun, Shabab.